welcome everybody to another great episode of Real Life Matters. Of course, I'm your host, DBoss, and this show's been brought to you tonight by Vance World Media. He's up in Toronto on Midland, so if you guys want to do your productions or your tapings, you're welcome to do so. And also by King Tappa Music Productions and Big Man Entertainment. So, with no other further ado, we have a special guest for you today. She's a singer. She's a songwriter. She's been doing so many different things, and she's very busy. And we want to find out more of what she's doing. So, with no other further ado, I introduce to you Jaya.
Hello, people. My DBoss.
It feels like I know you from somewhere. Like you look like familiar somebody over here. And I guess a lot of people are going to say that when they see you.
Yeah.
You look so familiar.
Well, I hope my music also feels familiar. That is my big hope.
So can you tell everybody your background and where you come from?
Well, my name is Jaya and I'm from Dominica. Beautiful island. Born and raised in Dominica, proud of my country. And I've been singing since I was 10 or 11. I think that's when I wrote my first song. I used to sing with my sisters. We were called the Pending Sisters. Pending Sisters. Pending. That's our last name. Pending.
Okay.
Pending Sisters. So it was three sisters singing, and I mean, we'll go around in church. We had a concert in Miami. We had a concert in Dominica. But I mean, everyone is doing their own thing now. So this is me doing my own thing.
So for you being in, so you speak you speak Creole or something over there, right?
I
Like
speak
a dialect.
yeah, we have a dialect. Yes, very little Creole though. Very little Creole. Yeah, it's a mixture between French and English.
Is it a French thing or not really?
Yeah, it's a more French thing, but it's like broken French.
Oh, well, say welcome to your people in French.
Bienvenue, bienvenue. Yes.
I like that. So tell everybody, Jaya, how did you come up with your name?
Well, my name is Jaya. At first, I wanted to be called the Asylum. It's just something that I've wanted to be called since high school. But then I was speaking to someone, and she told me that sounds more like a record label or a group as compared to a single person. And I decided, okay, I have no idea what to be called. I thought of so many things. I already know spirits. I thought of just these strange names. Then I realized, why not just use your name? Your name is Jaya. But then I decided, okay, I'm going to spell it differently. So I spelled it in a way that people can look at it and say, okay, I can pronounce that. Because my actual name, you will never see it and pronounce that. You cannot pronounce that.
Can't. Jair is your name, right?
It spells Jair. But then people look at it and they think, cheer, here,
No,
cheer.
no, Jair.
Jair.
There's another artist named that, and he comes from Barbados. So
Wow.
but he lives in Canada.
Oh, I need to meet up with Jair then.
Yes, and then maybe you never know.
I know.
So how long have you been in the industry?
Well, I would say officially, I don't know if I can officially say I'm in the industry. I guess I can. But I mean, I've been in the industry for a while. I've been recording, a few songs. I recorded when I was in like late high school, college. So I've been in it for a while. But I think I can say I made my official step last year when I put out my first song called "Mia Pray" on the Ghetto voice reading. So I think, yeah, I can say I'm an official member of the music industry now that I have music.
Well, people must know you in Dominica. A lot of people, probably some people probably mix up and say, "Oh, it's Dominican." No, you're from Dominica, because a lot of people don't realize there's Dominica and there's
Yes.
Dominican Republic, and that's two different places.
Yes. Two very different places. So I'm not from the Dominican Republic. I am from a small island called Dominica. It is a beautiful place. I have never been to the Dominican Republic.
Right. Well, you've never been, and you don't want to go down there. You don't want to confuse it.
Of course, I want to go. I want to go, but I mean, I love my country.
So this rhythm that you did. So how did you, who came up with the rhythm, and how did you, and did you come up with the verbiage and the word? How did you what did you do?
Well, the rhythm was created by Archangel. He's actually my cousin. So
Oh,
when I found out, yeah, when I found out that Archangel was on the beat and he's telling me, I have, something that I want you to work on. But he sold it to King Tapper. So it's owned by King Tapper. And then he's like, I want you to be on that rhythm. And he sent it to me. And I was actually, we know COVID-19 is a thing. I
yeah.
was actually when I found time to write the song on the rhythm to sit, listen, and write it, I was getting tested. so I took,
Oh
so I
God.
took the time while I was sitting getting tested, waiting for the results, waiting to get tested, and I took the time to actually just sit, listen, and write Empire. Empire on the Sandbay Riddim. I didn't even know it was called the Sandbay Riddim. I just knew I was writing a song on this amazing rhythm. I fell in love with it, and I just went with the vibe, and I like how it turned out.
So Empire. So give us a little bit of it. Can you sing what you're singing? It.
Okay. It's can you hear the richness calling me? I go be the princess, you go be the chic. Maybe not the world, but we rule the country. I go build a palace if you say you love me. So it's a song about the richness. It's a song saying, I want to grow not just old, but rich with you. So
Rich.
I can grow old and rich with you. Let's not be broke, you know. So
Well,
I can be
I
a
think a lot of
princess.
people can relate to that one.
We can grow old, but let's have mansion. Let's own an island. We could own islands, baby. You're the right one just for me, And it's like it's just a feeling of let's be rich together. Yeah, so
Wow.
that's what the song is about.
So the richness. So did you know King Tapa? He came from Dominica, or did you thought he came from Jamaica?
I had no idea where he was from. I recorded this song, and that is when I found out that somebody else owns the beat, and I was like, somebody else owns the beat, and then he told me, yes, King Tapa. Then I went and I found out his music, and they told me then that he was from Dominica in the studio. So that's when I found out, okay, this is somebody else who owns this beat. This is King Tapa, and I fell in love with his music and so on. But I knew he was from Dominica because when I was introduced.
He don't speak. He don't speak the dialect though.
No, 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 no. I
because
think
I asked him.
Dominicans.
Because I asked him, and he said,
I think that Dominicans living overseas, they can
"Yes."
put on the accent. They can
Okay.
put it on like, but then I, as a Dominican, I would have to put on an American accent, but he would have to put on a Dominican accent. So, no, no. You
Or
would speak
wanna or
Dominican.
wannabes.
Yes.
So you record down there. So I guess it's a little different recording. Maybe Dominic, you guys have the studio. You got the water. You got the ocean. You got so when you guys do you do a lot of any of your performances out by the sea, or just you just it's
Well,
just almost like a regular thing?
Well, recording is, in a quiet
Yeah.
space. But I know that a lot, we use the sea a lot. We also use the forest a lot because we have a lot of these things. There are a lot of very scenic places you can go to in Dominica. So you see a lot of performances on the beach. You see a lot of live recordings on the beach, and it's really really pretty. Some artists do some really inspiring things, but yeah, we do use the sea, the sand, the beach, the forest. We use those things a lot.
I know. I always wanted to go there and stuff.
You
So I
should, you
just
should come.
wow.
We would love to have you.
Yeah, we come down there, look you up.
Yes.
Hey, I'm here. I'm here, Jaya. Please get me. I don't know what's going on, but we need to find out.
Please spell it
So,
out.
your inspiration. So when you sit down and do you go outside and sit down and figure out your music and write, or do you sit inside, or you're swimming or something? I just want to know what inspires you to be you.
I would say outside is definitely my place. Like just I grew up with trees all around me, and I just decided that's my thing. So I would go outside, especially at night in the darkness.
In the darkness.
in the darkness.
And
That
the
is what I
mosquitoes,
feel.
that's
Where I
mosquitoes and me don't get along.
where I live, there's a lot of wind, so there are not a lot of mosquitoes.
Oh, so they don't have a chance to bite
No,
you
they
or
don't
stuff.
have a chance to say.
Yeah,
So
they'll
that's
probably
what
find
I
a
was
way though.
lucky. I was
Oh, this
lucky.
person's from Canada. Come on down.
So
Bring your family, your friends, and everybody.
trust me, bring that to Dominica. There are some real places in the heights. I live in the heights, so it's so much wind that there are mosquitoes. So I would just love being out at night under the stars, under the moon, under the trees, and I feel like I'm singing into nothing, or you're singing and nobody's listening to you other than just trees and wind.
As
So
long as they don't respond back to you. That's it.
if it ever does that.
And then you have to say, okay, let me turn, I got to put the light on.
I'll be honest. Sometimes I got afraid. I will be honest. Sometimes I got afraid. But I mean, you push through for the music. You
Because
push through.
down in the Caribbean, it's very dark. It's not like here,
Yeah. Someday at night when that street light
It's
is
dark,
far
it's
away.
dark.
Yes. If it is dark, it is dark.
'Cause my parents come from Barbados, so
Oh, you understand. You understand.
you can't even see who's out in front of
No.
you for more. You be wondering, like, well, really? Is there light? You can't wait till light.
And speaking of light, what I would do is I would have my phone, and my phone would be my flashlight, and then I would have my book, and I would write, and it would be my phone and my book with my flashlight, and that would be how I would write my music. So I would go downstairs, I would sit and write my music under a flashlight, my phone, and a book or pen. So I think I'm still a book and a pen girl, unless I don't get it down on the book and a pen. I don't feel like I wrote a song.
Well, that's a lot of artists are like that. Some of them they say they recorded on this phone and stuff, but
Yeah.
I think you have to feel it.
Yes, you have to feel like you. So it's as you said, that's where I feel most like me. That's where you get your vibe, you get into your zen zone. You go outside and you just feel so open, so free to be you. I think outside is a place where I realize that everything else is bigger than me. I am the least important thing here. And when you realize that there are things bigger than you, it gives you that inspiration to write, to keep on going.
So you're very spiritual.
Yes, I would say I'm very spiritual. Yes.
Yeah, and that's very important because you get your inspiration where it comes from.
Hmm.
A lot
Hmm.
of people don't realize that. And you have to be centered and you have to be
Yes.
grounded in yourself to get that inspiration. Or some people are not an artist, or someone just said, or I don't have somebody whispering in my ear saying, "Say
Yeah.
this song."
Yeah. It's so true. You have to find it somewhere inside you, and I think you can tell when music comes from a person as
Yes.
compared to music is just made because we should make music right now. You can tell when music comes from inside. You
Mhm.
know, you can really tell. Inspiration is a big thing for me. Being spiritually me is a big thing for me.
Wow. So, who would you like to perform with that you have not?
Everybody.
Woo!
I want to perform.
Like specific genres or something,
No,
or
I mean, if we're speaking Caribbean, then definitely I want to get on the stage with somebody like Kess, or I mean even Shensia, or I mean Nyla Blackman. My
Woo!
goodness, I love Nyla. Um, and Taurus Riley, I am in love with reggae.
Wow.
Coffee. I mean, I think there are a lot of Caribbean people. Oh, I think my favorite would surely be what is her name? She's my favorite, and I cannot remember her name.
Well, you'll think of it. So, what about
Lila
anybody
Ike.
in, huh?
Lila Ike.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, what about anybody in North America
North America. Well, I can think of some favorite artists, but I'm
that
not
you like?
sure.
Well, you never know
Yes,
because in this show
yes.
here, you never know. People just tend to go, and next know, here they calling up Jaya, and they're like, "I saw you on Real Life Matters," and then we reached out to you.
But I know some of my favorite artists for sure. Um, In North America, I would definitely say Mali music. I am in love with Mali music. I would love to hit a stage with Tori Kelly. I'm not sure if she's from North America, but for sure I'd love to hit a stage with Tori Kelly. John Bellion. Oh, I am in love with John Bellion. And if I could touch a stage with John Bellion, I think I would die happy. I would die very, very happy. And I mean Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish. Most definitely
Yeah.
Billie Eilish. Yeah.
Well, so tell us about the song Me I Pray. Me I Pray.
Me I pray.
Me I
Me I
Pray.
pray.
Okay.
It goes, me I pray, yeah, 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 yeah. See me not stray, yeah, yeah, yeah. Me I pray, come from far. And my greatness alone is a war. That song is about being being poor, growing up as we say it in Dominica, growing up in the ghetto, you know,
Oh,
and having yes,
and you're
and
crying out to God or Jaya.
right, you're crying out to God because you need that strength. Because when you grow up poor and you grow up or you just grow up having less opportunities than a lot of other people around you, you need those prayers, you know, and you need to fight for the success that you have. So that's what it's like. It's like a call to God to help me fight for the success that I need or for the destiny that I'm seeing, because my greatness is a war. So that's what it's about.
So what destiny are you seeing for yourself?
Oh, I'm going to be huge.
Woo!
I plan on
You
being
have to
you.
speak it out, you
You
know.
have to speak it out and claim it. I plan on being huge. I think I just want to move with me and what feels good with me and what feels like I'm being right with me. And I mean, sometimes that might not mean being world famous, but I definitely know I want to keep on in my music and get better.
Get better every day.
Get
Well,
better.
we're gonna hear a little clip of this empire, people. So hold on, everybody, hold on to your horses, you know,
You'll have to.
or the
You'll have to.
sea, or
Yeah.
whichever you want to hold on to, the wind or the trees, wh- whichever we can do. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
King type of music. Money got the letters, I know, I know, I know. Money got the letters, I know, I know.
Oh.
Money got the richness calling me. I will be the princess, you will be the chic. Maybe not the world, but we rule the country. I go build the palace if you say you love me. We could go to India, fly to Paris. I could be your eighth wonder if you let me. We no go retire this morning. Business for life, cause love is not free. We could all island. Maybe you're the right one just for me. We go like my dad. You could never cry with a girl like me. Enemies don't choco. Money gone loco. Bull with infinity. Baby come suckle. Love full of diamonds. Baby you my God. My love is blind. Not free. You build an empire. An empire. An empire with me. Baby build an empire. An empire. An empire with me. She let another do you wrong. But this girl never bring you down. Not
Not
me,
me,
I
I
understand
understand
this
this
one.
one.
Money man, if somebody they give you trouble, and fake friend was it give me some more, but me I want a mansion in the sky, good one I know. Oh baby, you the right one just for me. We go like my see. You could never cry with a girl like me, and enemies don't joke. Money gone loco, pull with infinity, baby come so good. Love for the diamonds, baby you my God, my love is blind, not free. Baby, an empire, oh yeah, an empire with me. Baby, build an empire, an empire with me. Money got it, powers I know. Call it what, call it dough. You can call it what you know. Girl like me, with the double oh, this is good life. It look good on you. See, money got it, powers I know. Call it what, call it dough. You can call it what you know. Girl like me, with the double oh, this is good life. This is good life. I know it. Oh, baby, you the right one just for me. It good like at my doors. So you
Wow. 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 I am just
Thank
blown
you.
away. It's so mystical.
Yes, yes, yes. It has a mystical
It's
feel.
a sexy, mystical song.
Yeah,
You
it
could
is.
dance if you want to dance fast a little bit, or you could just go.
Slow, yeah. It's like a groovy song.
It's so good.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, it's something. When King Tappa said, "Boy, you gotta talk to Jaya," that song is just it's
Ah,
blowing me away.
thank you, thank you, thank you.
And it's
I
gonna
try.
go far. That song's gonna go far because it doesn't sound like any. I have not heard anything like that.
Oh wow, wow. That's a huge compliment coming from you. Thank you. Wow.
No, I deal with a lot of people, but that is so different. I just never
Wow.
that is just like you don't know what it sounds like a Spanish. It sounds
Yes, but it's kind of
it
African
sounds
and
African. It sounds something like an African fusion kind of
yeah.
something. I'm telling you, you're gonna get those African big artists looking for you because
Well, I
and the
hope they
way
do.
how
Please
you
come look for
sing,
me.
and you don't even have to see the video. You just have to hear it. You could
This
see
song,
you.
yes.
But people now you're seeing her live and direct.
I think that is what I'm trying to do. I don't want people to say as soon as they hear Jaya, they hear dancehall or African music or soca or I want to be able to hear something that I like and do a song on it, and people will be like, "Wow, I didn't know she could do that." So I've had people tell me you have a jazzy voice, and or I
Yes,
said I'll try jazz.
you could sing that spoken word poetry. You could do that.
Yeah, so
You
I
could
can
do
try
so
something
many
like
things for
yeah.
you.
And I mean, I've done a lot of public speaking in my life, different kinds of public speaking,
Like
news
what?
reading, debates. I've had to do things like just almost like emceeing, entertaining a crowd.
Right.
So it's been a lot. So just learning how to put on different caps. So I don't want to stick to just one direct genre. I want to try
Not with that kind of music.
different.
Mm-mm. That is really good. I'm gonna play that. Play that when I get. I'm gonna play that after the thing.
play,
When I
play,
finish.
play,
When I finish tonight, I'm gonna play. I'm gonna
play.
play. And that is so good, and I'm gonna send it to the radio station so they can play it
Thank
too.
you.
So good. It's
Thank you.
really different. It's a different, and it's showing Dominica
Yeah,
Jaya
yeah.
at its best.
We have some amazing artists in Dominica. We have some amazing
And
artists
it's
in
and
Dominica.
it's good to see that because you're always hearing artists from this buddy, this place all the time. But Dominica, come on now. And a lot of
I
people
know.
King Tapper came from Dominica, his family,
Yeah.
his background, and
Mhm.
look at you, and it's so good to display
Mhm.
the kind of artistry that
Mhm.
you guys are, doing. It's
Mhm.
wow.
I
I'm
just
just
I love being from a place like Dominica where I think my music and I could have a lot more culture, a lot more texture to my music, and not just music, but videos. Because you come from that background that is
you
not
better
exactly.
do a video to this one. Did you do a video?
I have not, but I'm planning one.
Oh, look, you
I'm
better do
planning
that
one.
in the air, the mystics, and got the
Yes,
fire and all
yes,
that thing going on.
yes. I'm definitely planning one, and I hope to release that soon. So I'm definitely working on that. It's just it's a video, so it will take a little more time than just recording
Because
with
they got to shoot
stuff.
several,
Right, a lot of different things. But for sure, I'm planning a video for this song. So hopefully, I can hit you all with a video soon. Look out for Jaya, JHAYA.
boy, because that's going to be a real good video.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you.
You
And I
have
record
it
the
already
music too.
envisioned from hearing the songs, and you
Exactly.
have it envisioned.
Exactly. From hearing this, I mean, I've been from. I think sometimes I do that when I write as well. While you're writing, you're thinking of a video to the song while you're writing it, of a video to those lines while you're writing it, because it's like you're making a movie while you're making a song. I think that's so fun.
Let's just hear a little bit of this other one that you have here.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I just want just hey people stay tuned because we're just taking it, and it's good. And the women in the industry, people,
Oh, yes.
yes, we
Oh,
do.
yes.
Yes, I love this song. Here we go.
Miss Activated, yeah. Me a pray, yeah, yeah, yeah. Me not stray, yeah, yeah.
Hey.
Me a pray, come from far. I'm a witness, the Lord is a word. Judge alone, I'm a comfort. When evil them a concert. In the church on the street, when we set it, them a see, they will smile when they plant for you down far. Bad man never need a reason. Only hatred when much is given. Only hatred for the life you live. Problem and stress like an alarm breathing. The fake friend I picture you in the fake friend I bust down your door. Fake friend no love like creator. Me not give no fake friend my all. They push and you fall. You stay if you choose it. You try to be nice and they try and abuse it. They building walls to block my view, but Jericho was not far. Me a pray, yeah, 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 yeah. See me not stray, yeah, yeah. Me a pray, come me come from far. Now no house money drip on no car. Me a pray, yeah, 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 yeah. Me not stray. I got to feed him, mama raise a big star. But my greatness alone is a war. Me a pray, come
Well, I tell you, Mia Craig, that you. I hope you get a video for this one.
Yeah, I did not. Big regrets. I did not.
Well,
That
you
is
gotta make two. You gotta cut two videos.
yeah, this one is definitely about the struggle, about going through life, about it's definitely something I can sit back and it's almost like what, looking back at my life, looking back at your life, and look back at life and where you've been and where you came from and where you're headed. It's saying my mother raised a star. But my greatness is a war. It's something that is a big decision. It's taking a risk and moving up in life. It's hard, but we have to do it. So I love that song.
Well, I know what more to look for. We got to get those videos done.
Yes.
What else we're looking forward to from Jaya?
Well, hopefully, I have an EP coming out. Hopefully, it's coming out soon. It should be four or five songs, and I am extremely excited about this EP. Again, it's not like I don't want to say too much about it, but it's not just
Well, yeah,
one thing.
so you already wrote the songs already? It's
Yeah,
already
they're recorded. They're recorded
what?
already. Yes,
And
they're
no video, I guess.
yeah. No, no.
You gotta come.
We're just
When
we're
the
working on
EP comes
recording it.
out, please call us back so
I will.
and we can hear it.
Yes, I will. I will. So it's just 4 or 5 songs. I think there's an African sounding song, and it's a few different genres.
Okay.
There's something that you can listen to, some things that you can dance to. It's honestly like 5 just diverse music. Just showing, I guess, my range and the different sides of Jaya. So I'm really looking forward to that EP. Again, everything is recorded. I'm just waiting for work to happen on it and for things to move ahead. We've done pictures, photo shoots, live videos, so it's done. I'm just waiting for more to happen on that.
Wow. I'm just seeing you going so far.
Yeah. Wow, thank you.
It's just amazing. It's just like it's like you're speechless almost. When I heard that song, I'm just like, mm-mm.
Well, I mean, I'm hoping that more of my music leaves you speechless in the future. That I will have more things to leave you speechless. And I think my main thing with my music is to connect with people or to make music that I feel and I know you can feel. Just connecting with people. I think that's why I wanted to name myself The Asylum. I want to be your asylum.
So you think that your sisters and you guys would do a song? maybe later.
I am hoping so. Oh, I am hoping so. But everyone is so far. Some people are
Yeah.
who's in school and who's working in another country. But I'm hoping that the pending sisters can get back and do something.
Just have, just even if it's just a one-off, if you want
Yes, you know.
just one-off that you all came, like Sister Sledge or something.
Yes, yes. I mean, we were Dominica's sister sledge. We were Dominica's-
Just come out. you know?
Yes, you know, and we had little dances too. We had little dances we would do. It was so fun.
So, okay, so you have any shout outs that you wanted to give to anybody?
Well, I would just like to shout out everybody who's supporting me, family, friends, everybody who's going to see this, all of the future people who are going to, like my page and love my music. And I can't wait to reach out to all of you, and to get to know all of you and to see your comments, to see your likes. I just, I know there are so many people I have to thank in life. I don't think I can thank everybody, but for sure, big up to Archangel Music. Big up to G-Rated. That's a studio that I use, G-Rated Studio. Big up to Kubuli Bad. Kubuli Bad is like a group of Dominican artists who are just always there for each other, always pushing each other, trying to find ways to make Dominica's music great, make it better. So big up to them for sure. Big up to King Tapper. To the Dominicans on that rhythm, Veda and Brokout. Guys, I hope to see your interviews very, very, very soon. And definitely just to family and friends who are watching this. Thank you guys for your support for sure.
Thing. And where on social media can they find you?
You can find me on YouTube at Jaya. I'm going to look for Jaya. That's JHAYA, Jaya. And also on Instagram and on Facebook at
Wow.
Jaya Music. The same
Okay.
Jaya
All right.
with music.
Okay.
Jaya Music.
All right. Well, it was, you got to come back when you have your other EP come dropping, and when that's coming out very soon, and so we can hear first to hear all the music, because everybody likes to follow up with us here. So, Jai, I do want to thank you tonight for coming on to Real Life Matters, and it was a pleasure having you.
Here we are.
Yes, it's okay. Things happen. This Real Life Matters, people, so don't
Here
be getting on. It was a pleasure having you tonight. So, everybody, thank you for tuning in to Real Life Matters. So, thank you for tuning in for A Real Life Matters, everybody. So, bye for now.